Hello and welcome to another update video about XRP. So yeah, wow, XRP reacted to the resistance area. I think just when I uploaded the last video, the market started to drop, and that was in line with the wave count. I mean, you could say it's still valid. You know, the previous video was still valid. A lot of people said you have to upload a new video, but I said, look, it's just followed it, right? Nothing has been invalidated. Actually, we had some significant movements today in the crypto sector, but look at XRP. I mean, Tradingview at least shows me 5.4% down. We can measure that here, and this shows a little more, but I guess I don't know how Tradingview does it. I think it's for 24 hours. But this shows from the top like 8.3%. Well, other charts are like dropping much more, right? So XRP is still holding well. The Fibonacci support area that I provided in the previous videos, it's still holding. The price has really only just entered it. So I have to say XRP hasn't really done anything unusual. It's not even a significant decline. We're still way above these previous swing lows when the market tested the $1.90 area here on the, when was that? 10th of December, the 20th of December, and again on the 30th of December. Yeah, 10, 20, 30. Oh, interesting. So yeah, talking about time relationships, right? 10 days, 10 days. So now the market is in a decline again. It's looking like a very nice triangle. Now I have to say with these triangle patterns, quick reminder, it's counted in an A, B, C, D, E structure. So A wave, B wave, C wave, D wave, E wave. And normally then we are normally watching for a breakout to the opposite side of the E wave. So we are now in an E wave, and it might just go a little bit lower and then reverse to the upside. It's been following it nearly perfectly. Nearly perfectly. I don't think we had an invalidation in this triangle. This B was a little low, but it was acceptable for a B wave. It didn't invalidate the structure. And it formed that D wave to the upside in this triangle, and that did what it needed to do. And the E wave down is so far in 3 waves. And see, it's an ABC structure, and that C wave could be nearly done. I mean, there's no reversal signal to the upside yet, but the next support levels are 223. We haven't reached it yet. 221, not reached yet. 217, $2.09, and $2.04. I would observe these first. It's a bit of a catching the falling knife situation. The market has dropped quite strongly, but definitely not as strong as some other charts. And it might be worth watching for a clear reversal signal before acting like in an aggressive way here. Now, zooming in further, and maybe we take a look at the 30-minute chart. The C wave to the downside within the E wave should be a 5-wave pattern. Now, we are now at a point where literally micro counting doesn't make much sense. I would argue it already looks complete. It might, you can never rule out another low, right, on the micro level. But I can tell you that minimum expectations for this correction should be done based on Elliott wave at least. In addition, we can calculate the target for the C wave by taking the length of the A wave. An A wave and the C wave, they tend to have a similar length. And we've also reached now the 100% extension. So these are just some additional levels to watch here. Just some additional levels to watch. And it starts at 228 reached. So we're already in a target zone for wave C. Now again, just zooming into the detail, the larger orange box is just the standard Fib retracement zone. Then we had this blue box, which is actually a target area for the E wave. So there are different ways of calculating targets. And then I mentioned to you yesterday, once we have a top in wave B, we can calculate it more precisely. And yeah, it's this area between 228. So you see the large orange box, then you see the larger blue box. I mean, they're overlapping. That's sort of a large zone where it's just an area of probability where we're going to watch for a reversal. But here, this is a very precise area. So I'm not sure if we will reverse here, but it's definitely an area to watch for a reversal. And what would be a first reversal signal? So the earliest one, and I will remove now this resistance area because we don't need it anymore. Always try to remove the parameters we don't need anymore. Earliest signal would be a break above the 50% Fib level. 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 do it? 235. Okay, so getting above that level would at least indicate that it's not part of an immediate downside impulse anymore. And if we break above it in 5 ways, I mean, it can happen quickly, right? When XRP breaks out, it can happen really, really quickly. So, you know, I typically would say a 5-wave move above that level, but sometimes you just get something like, I mean, you might remember that we were watching for a move to the upside from the lows down here. I can't remember where exactly it was, but it happened then so quickly in November. So yeah, sometimes it just takes off, right? But yeah, that's what we are watching for. So a triangle that ideally would break to the upside. Micro patterns are currently being followed. Parameters are currently being respected. And for now, I see this as a triangle. Now, please be aware, should the price break below all these support levels and break below $2.04 as well, it becomes more likely that something else is going on, not a triangle. Yeah, but at the moment, I have no reason to believe that. We certainly need to be prepared for that, but there's nothing in the chart that would tell me something more directly bearish is going on. Yeah, that's the update about XRP. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also, make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter for additional content. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.